Welcome. This funniest shit just happened. We just recorded for 45 minutes, realizing both of us need to get a bunch of shit off of our chest. We do not want to go out to the public. Welcome to Drag the Lake.
Bing bong.
Yeah, when you get into a podcast for 45 minutes before you actually get to the topic, maybe you do another podcast.
The whole time I was thinking, I was just like, yeah, we talked about TVs, wives, all this other stuff, and it's also like, you think about I was like, well, 45 minutes, we're not really going to get a great full episode out of this.
Yeah.
But I was like, maybe this will just be like a bonus episode, a bitch sesh.
I got to be honest. I was locked in on the time the whole time. I saw you looking at it, but there was a part of me going, I need this right now.
Yeah. I wasn't stopping it. I tried to steer once, but I was like, hey, I ain't forcing nothing. But hey, we got here.
Sometimes
we'll just channel that.
Dude, third podcast.
That one's for the Patreon, the friend Patreon.
Yeah.
Where we just put that in the ether.
Yeah, that's just for Stanley's Patreon.
Yeah, Stanley loves that.
But welcome to Drag the Lake.
Hi.
I am kind of pumped for this episode.
I'm a little punked. Personally, Andy, myself over here, I'm punked.
Can I start off with a bit of a gripe?
Yeah.
I know I don't normally bitch
Grape it up.
too often about stuff.
You said a gripe?
Yeah, I'm a grapist.
Is that a ripe grape?
Hey, if you do YouTube videos about serial killers and murderers, stop saying grape and SA, you fucking pussy.
Bitch.
It drives me nuts. Let's just say SA. Anyway.
And you're like,
say it.
Enough, all right.
Say it. I'm
an American. Oh, wait, what?
Also, I hate fruit. Stop
SA.
saying grape.
What's up, SA? I thought that's what you were saying. What are you, a sexual assaulter, man?
Low rider.
Hey,
raping her in the back of it.
Hey, here's a happy alternative, Andy, and I don't know if you're on board or not. You can continue to say SA, but you got to say it with that voice.
SA.
You guys go,
The college co-ed.
The police inspected his residence after they got the search warrant, and they discovered a lot of SA.
A lot of evidence. There was a lot of evidence to suggest a violent grape.
Grape.
No, I have a boner to pick with
Go on
the playlist community of Spotify.
Spotify playlist community, listen up.
Listen up, bubs.
Everybody else,
You guys don't know
take a rest.
what the word 2000s punk rock means.
Wow.
I clicked on a playlist. They were like, oh, what are these great punk rock songs from the 2000s?
What are these grape punk rock songs?
Paramore?
From 2000?
Are you kidding me?
They said punk?
Punk. I don't even know if you know these guys. I saw Boys Like Girls. What are we doing?
Arguably, if you saw them, I doubt it.
Dude, I put
Not
on,
those boys.
I put on a playlist that was like real punk rock for the real punk rockers who are punk rock in the 2000s punk rock. And then I was like, cool, this is sick. Play. And they were like, Linkin Park.
Hey, Andy, I listen to my playlist.
Huh?
I listened to my playlist. I didn't have to search for another one. If I wanted to find the best of punk musicians, I just went in-house.
Well, I'm not able to go that far.
Oh.
Up your ass.
Hey, take it easy.
I always look at me. My life's been taking it easy.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Also, my playlist, if you remember correctly, has no L's. So it is the payest.
Well, you did say that.
It is true.
The
also,
payest.
yeah. So if you need a super punk playlist, let me know. I'll send you over a link, homie. Okay? You ain't got to worry about Spotify and their goddamn AI DJs.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
How about you Spotify D's nuts?
No. Andy? No.
Yes.
So-
if you don't, I will essay you. Hey, I'm going to force this down your throat if you don't do it.
He's just like sitting there and he's like, oh, hey, essay. And you're like, what? Give me your phone.
It is just a
This guy came here to meet an essay.
This guy came here to get a bunch of grapes.
Oh, brother. I added a whole new thing to my Cain Velasquez bit all about slapping pedophiles, and I forgot to make that connection. of this thing I was talking about with slapping pedophiles in Walmart and Cain Velasquez. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's gonna be so much fun.
Hell yeah.
But
yeah, the
we were in search for the greatest punk bands that maybe we are familiar with, maybe some we're not familiar with, because we had to draft this week our fantasy punk band.
Bunkaban.
We were looking for punk rockers. Did we do 2 guitar players again? Did you do 2?
You'll see. I did more than one.
Oh.
But you'll see.
I kind of went with the same exact lineup essentially.
Yeah.
But not band members, but the lineup as far as the instruments. But I'm very excited to find out what member of Paramore you added. So
Their youth group leader.
oh, Steve.
Yeah, he's the tour manager.
Hey guys, I'm Steve.
No,
I play
dude,
keyboards. I almost had a keyboard player in my band, by the way. So, but I didn't. Spoiler alert.
I didn't even consider that.
I know. I was thinking like, what's because so
Keyboards are punk rock.
a little spoiler. I was thinking about while I was building my punk band of going like, should we do a fucking ska band week? And I'm like, that's all bench. We're gonna have all bench.
No, you made that joke last week.
Did
You're
I?
like, I don't know a trumpet player.
I don't know a trumpet. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, like, no. I'm
And
'cause I
also,
was
you're
thinking-
like, which guitarist plays the best?
right. Like I would say, like there's only like a certain people. Like I would go with because I was thinking about El Jefe for my band, and I was like, oh, cool. Then he could play trumpet, and I was like, man, that's one. Just because I can name one doesn't
Yeah.
mean that I should still suggest it. But then I was thinking of like the possibilities, how hard it was to find a vocalist for this, like perfect vocalist.
Yeah.
How it was to find like guitar players that I thought would match. Like this was a lot harder than.
Did you have a time period in mind for your band?
I went with a lot of bands that I'm fans of. Like I'm a fan of. Already.
I started
And a
out,
lot of early 2000s or late 90s.
I started out with like time period and like what type of punk I like, because I was going through the years of punk rock, and like when you go in the 70s, it's a lot of hey, thank you for your service.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
And when you go to the 80s, you go, there's a lot of good stuff, but they're still figuring it out.
And it's also like it's really like so like I was gonna see if I could get somebody from the Dead Kennedys, and I'm like, everybody in the Dead Kennedys is perfect for the Dead Kennedys.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want them anywhere else.
Interesting. But then when I was going through it more, I was like 90s, when like after grunge kind of died out more. Rest in peace, but for the sake of music, thank God Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because
Hey, again,
he
I
added.
got Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Did you know, by the way,
Kurt Cobain added a great deal to music, but it was gonna go haywire if he didn't get the nanny to shoot him. That's how I think it happened.
so there was that's how we got Dave Grohl, which I'm a huge fan of Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
But like
I just like the adultery.
but apparently he was also already supposed to be, or Kurt Cobain was apparently considering kicking him out of the band.
Really?
Because he does too much.
He was like, do you know the Foo Fighters are gay as shit? He's like, hey, Kurt, what if we kind of pulled it back and made it sound like shitty college rock? Kurt's like, I'm gonna shoot myself.
And he's just like, yeah, that sounds great. What was just 1 second?
Oh yeah, that's a real good idea, Dave. Boom.
But yeah, apparently there was a thing I saw, like it was I think it was somebody that was talking about the manager said that he was considering not too long or not too soon or too long before he actually killed himself. Like there was one of the discussions
Legitimately
was
kicking Dave Grohl out
about like having the guy from I think Mudhoney or something, the drummer from
okay.
Mudhoney beat, because he was just like he just wanted a drummer,
Yeah.
and he was like Dave Grohl is. I think it was. I
Well,
would
'cause
like to believe it was like at least a little bit like, look, Dave's gonna be fine.
Well, you know what
I
happened?
think, but like he's just not good fit for.
You know
us.
what happened? He went up to Dave and he's like, Dave, could you probably like play a little quieter? And he's like, I got you.
Yeah.
The dude does
Dave,
not know dynamics.
Please, no drum, no gloves this time. He's like, yeah, but they're fun.
No, that's the fun. One of the first live performances Dave Grohl did after Kurt Cobain got shot. He no, if you watch one of the docs, it's pretty. There's really good evidence that he got the. When I say nanny, I mean their heroin addict friend
their
that
friend.
lived with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
There's really good evidence that Kurt Cobain got that guy to shoot him in the head. But anyway, like, and you think about it, you're like, yeah, he probably gave a heroin addict $1 million to shoot him and not tell anyone about it. And I go, I can see it, but it doesn't matter. But no, it was like one of the first performances after Kurt Cobain died. Dave Grohl was playing with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers on SNL. And, like, you see his drum set up, and he does the stupid thing drummers like him do where they're like, what if the hi-hat was all the way up here?
Yeah.
And I hit the side of it and ruined my sticks real quickly. And, like, he's just playing so and I'm like, it's Tom fucking Petty, Dave.
Yeah.
Learn dynamics for the fuck of it, dude.
Yeah. So I think he was ready to have him kicked out anyway. So we probably still would have got it. But the best thing in the world is that Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah, it was honestly for music. Maybe not his kid, because his daughter did basically marry her dad.
That's cool.
Did you see it?
No.
Yeah, fucking. I
The
think
guy from
Kurt Cobain.
Damn, I wish I could remember that. Buck Cherry.
What?
What was the band? No, what's the one that Silverchair? What's the one that has the guy that sounds exactly like him?
Oh, I have no idea.
Damn. Or was it never mind. God
yeah,
damn it.
it's just gonna be you saying shit and me going, I don't know.
Yeah, me
No,
referencing a band.
Kurt Cobain's daughter married Tony Hawk's kid, I think.
How is that the same person?
What?
Kurt Cobain's daughter married her
Tony Hawk's kid.
Yeah.
I got my info wrong. I think it was her boyfriend before that.
Okay.
Looked exactly like Kurt Cobain.
That's the guy from
It was
Buck Cherry.
weird. I was like, yeah, that's why you don't. It's why you don't kill yourself young, because then your kids will try to fuck you later in life.
Yeah, stupid.
Stupid.
Now who
want your
doesn't
daughter-
know dynamics?
If you don't.
Kurt. Fucking idiot. You dumbass.
So where do you want to start?
I think did we start the same way last time? I'll start with guitars. I guess.
Guitarist?
Yeah.
I can start with guitarist.
I got a real fun. I even think I have a name for the band also. Just
really?
Considering the people
I didn't even
have.
think that. I didn't even think about that.
Well, just considering I noticed a theme after a while. So do you want to start with guitar?
Sure.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, because it's kind of funny. You were saying too about like you were thinking about the Dead Kennedys, and we had a similar thought process, and that's why my lead guitarist is East Bay Ray from the Dead Kennedys.
Nice.
Psych.
That's crazy.
No, actually, it was you were. I was trying not to laugh when you said that earlier because I was like, oh, I thought the exact opposite of what you thought. Because I was trying to think for guitar, it's like my favorite punk bands were always the ones who sort of abided by a lot of traditional punk rock things, but sort of expanded a little bit on that. And I was like, who's the most intricate guitarist while still being punk rock? And I immediately thought of the Dead Kennedys. So I think my lead guitarist would be East Bay Ray from the Dead Kennedys.
I would say intricate while still being punk rock would be. I would lead more towards like Strung Out or something like that, where it's like it's almost like metalish and it's like different dynamics.
So I'm glad you just said that, because the punk I was looking for was like slightly mainstream late 90s punk.
Okay.
And I didn't, because I was thinking about different guys. Like when I was, I'll get more in detail, but like with the drummers, but like I was thinking about like for drummers originally I was like the dude from Pennywise, but you know what? He's doing like a lot of shit, and it's not the type of punk that I would prefer in the band. So
Yeah.
I know what you're saying is there are probably a lot more overly technical guitarists, but while still feeling that like that like late 90s slightly mainstream punk rock.
Yeah.
I think that would be a little bit more, it would make a lot more sense for what I'm trying to go for with the band.
So I guess what I'm going for would be pop punk ripper.
Okay.
Pop punk ripper, something similar to Screeching Weasel.
Yeah.
So something that like it's kind of like classic punk rock, but not even though I'm more partial to like a new school punk band or something like that with like faster drums, like stuff like that. I have, I think, the perfect mix. And the only one, and this is the guitar player that actually kind of inspired the name that I thought of. would be the Liabilities. That's the name of the band because I would hire Fletcher from Pennywise as one of my guitar
Ooh,
players.
That's a good one.
Where it's going to be he likes classic punk rock like Minor Threat, something like that. Where like it's classic. Maybe even that's a better way to put it. Classic hardcore pop punk.
Yeah.
Like that would be a better way to put it. Like that's I think where it's like
Yeah.
but like it's a mix,
it's like pop punk, but it has like an edge to it.
a mix between like something like a Minor Threat and Screeching Weasels, like something like that, which would be like, but with these members,
Yeah.
I think is going to be so like there's quite a bit of a lot of them are fun character. I had this on here, so it stopped vibrating the.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Sorry. The reason I giggle is because you said Minor Threat, and I thought of Ian MacKaye, and I was like, next week we have to do best dream post-hardcore band, which literally means any music ever.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Now I'm definitely having a keyboard player on that guy.
No, you could put anyone in there. You're like, I'm gonna have Buzz Aldrin on bass.
But I love Fletcher's tone, his guitar tone for sure. His like dedication to punk rock. He loves fucking punk rock, and he would be like, I think, especially with the lineup that I put together, I think he would be the guy that like the last team, like I tell him all the people we got, and he'd be like, I'm in. You know what I mean? Like he'd be like the last.
You'd
team.
ask him first. He wouldn't want to do it. Then
Right.
you'd let him know everyone in. He's like, God damn it, I gotta.
That sounds like a goddamn good time.
And what's the name of the band?
Yeah. The Liabilities.
God damn it.
And he just goes, he just throws up everywhere.
1 second, I gotta throw up on this guy in the elevator.
So yeah, he would be somebody that like.
I think Fletcher would be a dope lead guitarist.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome. So, what about your other guitar player?
My rhythm guitar
Yeah.
is all 9 members of Bad Religion guitarists. all
Cheat
9
code.
all 9 guitarists
They
that
share
play.
an amp. They're sharing an amp. We got a lot of splitters.
Yeah, all 9 guys who play rhythm guitar in Bad Religion. Dude, what are you playing? I'll play that.
Cool. Yeah, that too. So we're just gonna kind of sound like a or what is it? A airplane propeller?
No, I forgot because I wrote down that joke rather than the guy's actual name.
Oh yeah, I know.
So but no, for
the guy
real,
who started Epitaph, Brett Gerritz, isn't
yeah.
he the guitar player?
Is that the guitar player? Let me look that up.
I don't know if he's the lead guitar player or not.
Regardless, I would like the rhythm guitar tone of Bad Religion.
Yeah, that's
Because I think like everyone, like we always joke like, what do you need 3 guitarists for? But when you listen to Bad Religion, you're like, sounds like they're doing something because like it's not overt what they're doing, but whatever they're doing, it like Bad Religion has a different tone to them that no other band has.
Yeah.
So I think whatever the rhythm. So honestly, I might be having 3 guitarists.
Man, I would love to have 2 bass players. I just thought about that.
Yeah. Do
no.
it, dude. It's your dream.
No, I can't have that with 2 guitar players too. Because my other guitar player, I can't kick this guy out, especially for the Liabilities. His name is technically
Here, wait.
what?
No, I'm just looking up the rhythm guitarist
Oh.
of Bad Religion real quick.
I thought we got it. Brent Gerritz.
British. Fuck. What is that? Show more.
Garowitz.
Google AI.
Garowitz. Is he Jewish? Is he Zionist? You got a Zionist in your band? Is that the name of the band? The Zionists?
The Zionist. Yes, that's the name.
There was a band I used to listen
It's
to.
not coming up. It doesn't matter.
All right. Do you want me to try with internet?
What?
You want me to try with internet? Do you have internet? My internet's being like a real fucking pain in the
Yeah,
ass today.
your internet's being a little funky right now.
Yeah, it might be your fault, but there's
I'm just fatter. There's a lot more for the waves.
got to get around
through.
them. No, it might actually be my fat that's it blocking it because the router's like right there.
Wait, let me try. Oh, it's so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, your internet's rough today, dude.
No, so I'll say I think that's who you're talking about though, right?
I don't think so. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
What's yours?
All right. The guy from his name is technically he's credited as He Who Cannot Be Named.
Ooh.
From the band
Voldemort.
The Dwarves.
Oh, I forgot about the dwarves.
They are like low key one of my favorite. Another one that's like they're a consummate honorable mention. Like in my life, but Screeching Weasel and the Dwarves are both bands that are like I can't get enough. But the Dwarves have an infamous guitar player who wears usually a luchador mask and nothing else. Goes out and is naked ass, just fucking ripping guitar. Also, like I wanted to revisit some. I got real caught up yesterday and today listening to like just a ton of Dwarves. All these bands really were like ones that I was like, I can't like. It's so crazy because like I wanted to go towards like something like Strung Out, No Use for a Name, Lagwagon, something like that style. But it's like, but those three bands are like, I could have all those guys in it. And it's just kind of, with all due respect, it's just going to sound like them.
Yeah.
Like those three bands.
Those are
like, great. I love
like
those.
Lagwagon's a great band. But
they're subtly different.
Lagwagon's great. There's a bunch of bands like that. Lagwagon, like Millencolin.
No Use for a Name.
They're those,
the
No
new
Use
school,
for a Name.
Yeah.
They're great, but once you start to get to the third or fourth album, you're like,
I'm still a fan, but it is what it is.
It's like, okay, you guys, because there's a lot of bands that like they have their sound and then they're like, all right, how can we keep evolving? And then there's other bands that find a really cool sound, and then every album they're just figuring out how to work within that sound. And they don't really step outside of it ever.
And Strung Out, I would say, is kind of the exception to that rule. They do kind of grow a bit, but they still have very distinct strung out sounds. So like I was thinking about that, but then I was like, I don't want to go. There's something I want to see something else, like the guys who play more of a mix of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's something like I think everybody in my band has that, except for Pennywise is kind of just Pennywise, but it's Fletcher. So like Fletcher is a fan of punk, I think, and he's somebody that like I haven't really seen him in a lot of supergroup stuff. Also, that would be another thing was like if I fucked around enough, I would end up just making Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. Do you know what I mean? Like that's already a supergroup kind of punk band that I like.
Yeah.
So like it's cool. Also, honorable mention. This is speaking of trumpet players. We were talking about that earlier. I forgot about this. And supergroups in a way. El Jefe is touring right now with the Aquabats as their trumpet player.
Wait, really?
Yeah, El Jefe from NoFX is on currently right now, and I would have lost my mind because they just played in Austin recently. But he was starting on like the dates like a couple days after that.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't have missed him, but that would have been fucking sick as shit to see him because they're gonna have him do voices or character like El Jefe in the Aquabats is like that is a dream booking.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's a goofy motherfucker, does a ton of cartoon voices. Like, he is exactly what they would need.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would say the Dwarves guitar player is he's got enough, like, crazy shit, like, rippers.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's kind of poppy. The Dwarves.
I was going to say, they're like a pop punk band, right?
They're more kind of
because there's
but they also have some rippers for sure.
I didn't think about this one genre, this like subgenre of punk till I was like talking to you more when we were still doing like the playlist forever ago, and I remember you were playing some Screeching Weasel and I was like, oh, I haven't listened to Screeching Weasel in forever, and you're like, there is this like. Because, like, when everyone thinks of pop punk, they think of, like, Sum 41, Blink-182, shit like that.
Yeah.
But there is this, like, Fat Records pop punk.
The Queers, there's Screeching Weasel, there's fucking Groovy Ghoulies, there's, like, a lot of stuff.
Where you're like, it is pop punk.
It's literally poppy punk.
Yeah, but it's also, but it's still more punk.
It's more boom cap.
Because, like, the Sum 41 type stuff is more leaning towards, like, pop music, and it, like, has punk elements. Mm-hmm. On the first album. Later, they kind of went, and then they ate shit on Underclass Heroes, but the shit in the middle rips.
Yeah. I think
like, Screeching Weasel is more punk. It's more like upbeat punk than pop punk.
And Dwarves have, like, pop punk songs or feel a lot of times, but it's just essentially clear vocals, but they also have, like, some rippers. So, like, I feel like that would be a good fit. But who do you got on Bas Gadar.
Bass. So for this one, hopefully we get signed to a major label because we are going to need a good lawyer to help him beat the case.
Oh, you got a liability too?
I do. Yeah, this guy might be good in your band, the liabilities. But skill is skill. So we're going to get Chris number 2 from Anti-Flag.
Oh, man.
Which, to be fair, I
Wait,
think...
was he the perpetrator or was it the other guy?
That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
I think the main problem was Justin being a little too insane. But I think the rest of the band were like, we're gonna let all that happen.
They were complacent in his crimes.
But if I were to just hire the ability and not the person, I would get Chris number 2 from Anti-Flag because he shows you that.
Damn, him and East Bay Ray, that would be weird as fuck.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. No, I think because he was always Chris number 2 from Anti-Flag was always like favorite, my favorite punk bassist. The dude from Rancid was always a close second, but I was just the way that the dude would, because I think he approached it. I think he approached it almost in a similar philosophical way that ska bassists approach it. Because like we were joking before, a lot of ska guitar is just like the upstroke shit. So like the bass is actually doing a lot to create like a undertone like rhythm going on and shit like that. And so and you don't necessarily like overtly hear it, you more feel it. And the dude in Anti-Flag would do that all the time. I always tell people, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to the song Depressed Core. It's like, you know, all he has to do is be hitting root notes and just going like do 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 do, but it's literally like do 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 do, and it creates this like feel that just makes the song way more expansive.
I love a bass riff. I like a riffy bass. You know what I mean? So that's why I made my pick, Fat Mike. I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like he's somebody that can play any kind of punk that I like. And has a encyclopedic knowledge and experience in punk rock.
His bass playing super versatile.
Love his tone.
He'll sometimes go, fuck it, I'll play a chord on this thing.
Yeah, dude. I like that's the thing. As I remember early on, like jamming and stuff like that with my band or trying to come up with songs. Every once in a while, I'd fuck around and play with a chord, and I actually was able to implement like a chord pick. Like not a slap, but like plucking the strings.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, and it sounded fucking sick, and that's directly inspired from Fat Mike.
Yeah,
like his bass work is painfully fucking underrated.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Fat Mike, because he's such a personality.
His work on The Decline is incredible already.
Because Fat Mike's such a personality, his bass work gets underappreciated. Because everyone's more focused on the fact that he's like funny on stage and shit, and he's the singer. But you're like, no, he's also like a really good bassist.
And there's even some songs that he has like either Hefe or Melvin sing.
Yeah. When
he's to like make sure he doesn't fuck up the bass part, like he like specifically to have it like perfect.
Fat Mike's a funny dude because he's always just like, yeah, I'm just like a drunk pervert. I'm a fucking idiot. And then it's like, you look at him and you're like, well, whether you like their songs or not, your output is top tier.
Yeah.
Your writing is really intricate. You're really good at bass. You run a business. You do all this shit. Yeah. He's like one of those, like, I'm not saying he's a poser, but he has it in his mind. He seems like a dude who has it in his mind that he's like, I'm just a fuck up. And it's like, you're actually like a really hard-working person.
Yeah. You're doing great.
Yeah, you're actually incredibly talented and really hard-working.
Don't be down on yourself, pal. Yeah, so like he would be able to add a cool, different bass element to like a pop punk ripper band.
Yeah.
And be able to do all the things that would be needed of him to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be mine. What about drums?
Drums. So this one I had to think about.
This was tough.
This one, because I was like, my impulse all the time, like when it comes to like punk shit, I was thinking Travis Barker. But I was like, for the type of punk band I want a dude, because Travis Barker's always doing a lot. And I think for Blink-182, it's a good thing. But for the band I want, I was like, obviously I want some sick fills and shit like that, but I want a drum. It's more about the drum feel than the actual like crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
And out of all the like drummers that out of all the bands I like and the ones where the drums really stick out, this may, I don't know. I people might roll their eyes at this, but I do think I think the nature of his band, his abilities get overlooked, but thinking about their music, and I've watched them live a bunch, but I would pick Trey Cool from Green Day.
Nice.
Because he's
Pretty consistent.
he has he has the level of intensity that I like.
Yeah.
So like he'll be doing shit where it's just like, well, first off, he's in every eighth note on that hi-hat. If the drum beat is boot da boot da, he's going da 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 da. He's hitting every he's not, because a lot of punk drummers, when they go really fast, also if they were going really fast, he's gonna go like he's not gonna cheat and just hit the snare hits on the hi-hat.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of drummers do that. And like, I'm not saying there's a right or wrong, but for me, whenever I would drum, I was like, if I can't hit every cymbal hit, I'm not gonna play that fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think Trey Cool's intensity and feel is unmatched, and that fucker could go. Like if we get big and we play stadium, he's shown he can do stadiums, dude.
Yeah.
And he can play fast like that all goddamn night.
Yeah, I think. Well, also like it's the performance of like the range of the catalog essentially of like over the years, like the different changes that they've made, like kind of going back and forth, where like at no point was it the fact that like the drums were. It's so funny that like somebody like Lars Ulrich can like so tarnish his reputation, but also like now it's like actually getting people to focus on like, you're actually pretty fucking shitty at your job too. Like we don't like you, like was one thing, but then like after a while they're like, look how many times you're fucking up.
Yeah,
look
it's
how
like
bad
crazy
you
you're
suck.
still this bad.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's you're really kind of fucking yourself. Whereas like, I feel like Trey Cool it's almost like the same thing with the guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Is this kind of thing of like, I never thought of him as like a holy shit drummer. Do you know what I mean? But like, but they're like, I also go like, no, he's a professional.
He's a solid drummer. He does the job. It's why I really
like Trey Cool's like not one, like he wouldn't be on a list in my opinion. Like no offense to your pick, but like he wouldn't be on like a 100 best drummers of all time list. Like, but he absolutely is like he's a clutch punk drummer.
He'd be a dude that other musicians would throw out there all the time. Because they like, it's not obvious why he's so good at it, but if you like if you know, I was about to say if you know the craft, and then the comedian in me beat me up real quick. But no, for real though, if you know like music and shit, you can see what he's doing, and it's not obvious if you're not like, more into that shit.
Yeah.
But the thing can I complain about Chad Smith real quick?
Yeah.
And I have nothing but respect for the man.
Yeah.
But it's because usually whenever I bitch about musicians, it's almost never about the actual musician themselves. Half the time, it's about the interpretation of them by the public. And like, there's a Chad Smith psyop going on. Like, there's this website. There's this really cool YouTube channel called Drumeo. You've probably seen their clips a bunch. Oh, it's the thing with Stamos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing they do, if you guys haven't seen it, the thing they do all the time is they will take a drummer, they'll find a song he or she has never heard before, play him the song without the drums, and see what they put in. And there's this thing, it's something about like Chad Smith just makes people happy because he does seem like a cool dude.
Yeah.
And he just makes people happy. So they're
You
like,
look like Will Ferrell. You play for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Why wouldn't I like you?
you look fun. You're always wearing a backwards hat.
Always backwards.
Always backwards. You just look like a fun guy.
Sometimes you got sleeves.
You look like you look like the guy who's gonna keep all the shitty frat boys in check.
Yeah. yeah. You're like
You
the
look like
responsible.
you look like the frat guy who's gonna turn to the other frat guys and go, guys, calm down.
Guys, can you just keep it down? I'm talking to the officer real quick. I'm sorry about that.
But then it's like he had this one where it's like, bro, Chad Smith absolutely annihilates The Killing by 30 Seconds to Mars. And then you see it, and he
I remember
starts.
that one. I saw that one, and it was just a lot of cymbals.
Well, no, he starts off like on the tom-toms, and I go, oh, cool, he's building to something. And then you're like, maybe you want to play a different thing,
Is that the one
Chad?
where he just did the?
Yeah, he just goes like, and you're like, okay, that's a cool build-up. And then it's like that the entire time.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. There's a Chad Smith psyop from the Normies.
He was also so on the Ozzy tribute show. There was in one of the super groups. They had multiple super groups that day that would come out and like just jam Black Sabbath songs, Ozzy songs, stuff like that. And one of the super groups that went up, there was 3 drummers, and it was Danny Carey from Tool.
Okay.
It was Travis Barker from Music and Kardashian Holes, and
ruining modern pop punk.
and Chad Smith, who is probably a huge Black Sabbath fan.
Yeah.
Not a metal musician.
Yeah.
Like Travis Barker's not a metal musician either, but come on, he's a professional drummer.
Well, the
like,
type,
I know Chad Smith is too, but like Chad Smith is. I don't know any other bands that he's drummed for. You know what I mean? He's a Red Hot Chili Peppers guy.
But what you're getting, what you're on to is white boy reggae doesn't translate to hard rock the same way that like if you're a punk drummer, you can take that and translate it to heavy rock and roll way better than white boy funk can.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying is like that thing of like you're the best Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer that's ever been. Ever.
Yes.
Okay, Chad?
So
if that's not enough,
you're the best Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer there's ever been.
Ever. Like, brother, in the history of time.
No one drums for the Red Hot Chili Peppers better than Chad.
From the beginning of time. Until this day and going on forever, you will be the greatest Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer there's ever been.
You know what's crazy about that sentence is there's the obvious joke of it, but also for real, no one could drum for the Red Hot Chili Peppers better than Chad Smith.
No, but I can't think of anybody that would be a better replacement.
The best part too is there's also not a big line for that. But
a lot of demand of like, who else can drum for it was
Who
hard.
could drum for the Red Hot Chili Peppers? It has to be Chad Smith.
It was hard enough for Foo Fighters to be like, that blonde weirdo, whatever. What's your name? Come on up here. And it's just like, it's not working. So I just think that in general of like, yeah, there's a lot of people like I wouldn't call him the greatest session musician ever because you saw him with 30 Seconds to Mars of like your first big swing is like this is what you're going with.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna go to something else?
Yeah.
You know the songs. You know
he
songs,
just stops. In
you
the
know
middle.
songs transition, right, bro?
He just stops in the middle of the song. He's like, "Guy, can you put on Danny California?"
Yeah. When's he mentioned California? He's like, this guy mentioned California yet? I can't get any California in my ear.
When Jared Leto stops singing, does his voice get freakishly high? That's what I'm used to.
It's just so crazy, dude. Like, I just think in general to say like
Chad Smith was gonna get so many strays on this app.
But bro, like but they're doing.
It needs to be said.
I feel like it's happening almost. I think they're giving him enough rope to hang himself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's going out there to be like, I'm Chad Smith, from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
And they're like, don't do it, Chad. Don't do it. And he's just like, no, but Flea went out. He did acting and all that stuff. Flea did all that stuff on his own. I'll just go do my own thing. They're like, stop.
Yeah.
They're like, you did the fun thing on Fallon with Will Ferrell where you did a drum off and it was hilarious. But don't.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, oh, I'm going to do this drumming. They're like, oh, God damn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're going to Lars you, bro. And like he's getting Lars big time because like he's watching like he's watching Travis Barker like probably like 5 seconds into his fucking like one of those solos that he's doing like where he's going like flipping the drums up and everything like that. Or like it's like this is gonna be a solid minute 15. Like sit back, bro.
Yeah.
Like and he's just going like every once in a while he's just going and it's just like, bro, just this is it's so low.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Like
Chad Smith's solo is really just like da. And
then then it goes to him. And you're like, do you know? Like I understand. And then it's gonna go to Danny Carey, who's gonna just go nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's the guy from Tool. He's like he's getting a calculator out, going like, okay, well he did this, and okay, well,
he's sitting.
Well,
there,
mathematically, I think I should go.
Like he's sitting there, just like RoboCop, just like doing math in his head.
Yeah, he's just like, got it.
Yeah.
And he's just like waiting for, and he's just waiting for his. He knows the exact time he's gonna stop playing already. He doesn't even have to look at him.
Chad's probably gonna do 4 measures.
And I'm just saying, they're giving him enough rope to hang himself, and he's fucking doing it.
Well, it's always there's always.
I love him though.
Well, no, it's the same thing too.
Love you, Chad.
The same thing too. Whenever you hear drummers or when you ever hear people jerk off, fucking Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
Every time I hear him talk, I go, "What does he have video of you doing?"
Yeah. Brother, I would kill to see a Ringo Starr Drumeo. Oh my God, he's just going. Watch the YouTube, baby. This is a killer fucking Ringo.
They're like, Ringo, do you know BYOB by System of a Down? He's like, no.
No.
I don't care if I got the accent wrong. Fuck you guys. Fuck your stupid,
hold on.
pointless.
It's this one. No.
No, I've never heard of these guys.
Never heard of him.
Oh, they're trying to build a prison?
Yeah. They go.
Wait. Yeah, here. Play the intro to BYOB. Keep going.
Why they always go to bar?
Boom.
That's it. We're just
Ringo,
swaying.
that's not on beat.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa. I'm a millionaire.
Hey. What if Interpol was shitty?
I've never written a good song ever.
I
I don't care about Ringo catching strays. That motherfucker.
Oh yeah, dude. I like Chad Smith, but the Ringo side
I don't like Ringo.
needs to be like addressed.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. I talked about it before, but they always go back to be like, so I'm like I'm a left-handed drummer on a right-handed kit. So when I do a fill, the first beat's different than what it normally is, and that's creative. No, it's not.
Nope. Hey.
No, it's got. Let the guy who beats his Asian girlfriend write songs.
Yeah. Got it. Get the guy who died forever ago and got replaced by that other guy who write the songs.
You know what, Ringo? Go play with that theremin with that Indian Buddha
guy. Nice. We did it. Got out of that riff safe. You know what? That was me carrying you out of that burning riff.
Thanks, Pat. You got my back on that one.
I got you, brother.
Yeah,
He's a guy. We all know what he's talking about.
yeah,
Shut up.
You the dismount, Andy. It was so funny.
It was great. You did it.
No.
Nailed it.
It ended funny, so you didn't seem racist. Guy.
That's what we was. All right. So yeah.
Different things I don't fully understand.
Weird other question. Are you familiar? Do you know if Trey Cool, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why that sounds so weird.
Tricool?
Yeah, Trey Cool.
Tricool?
Will he on Drumeo?
I don't know.
I like it though. I like that he's not trying to go outside the box.
Yeah. Oh, and my other thing with
But I would like to see him do a Drumeo though.
That would be cool.
But maybe he knows, hey bro, this my lane.
Yeah.
I'm the drummer for Green Day. They put the one guy in the back. They don't put a spotlight on him.
No, they let him in the band.
He's in the band now?
The guitarist?
Yeah.
Guitarist?
The guitarist. He's like, if I fucking fuck up once, they're gonna take my spotlight away.
Well, dude, I remember they did I want to say it was like Wake Me Up When September Ends or something on like one of the late night shows.
Wake me up. Sorry.
No. It's not. Wake me up when
Wake
September
me
ends. All right, Dean Martin. No, I remember they did I think it was Wake Me Up When September Ends, and they had they're like the other guy, and he was just like, he's also dressed in all black and like a white tie, but he's just standing to the side,
like a high school theater tech,
just waiting for 5 minutes to finally go, when September ends. You're like, super important you brought him there, dude, to Jimmy Fallon. Super important you had those backing vocals on your Jimmy Fallon set, Green Day.
You know what? That guy is laughing all the way to the bank. That guy is like, make fun of me, pussies. I don't give a fuck. I'll be the other guy in Green Day.
It was weird as shit because they would legit have him like in the background behind an amp.
I always hated it.
And I go, that's fucking weird.
That's
He's clearly
mean.
in the band.
You asked him here. You couldn't get him
paying
fucking stage space.
You're probably paying him 6 figures to do this.
3 guys in the band. You can't just scooch over.
And then they finally, after a while, they finally were just like, oh yeah, he's here too. He would like be in promotional.
And
shit
you know what
sometime.
I said, yeah, Billy, I seen him the whole time.
He's like, what?
He's been here.
You saw him the whole time?
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, this song's about jerking
You know
off.
what? Fuck that. Mask guy from Doors is out. I want the other guy from Green Day in my band. And he, fuck, I don't know his name. I can't have him
The backup vocalist. But he has to be behind a curtain the whole time.
the whole time. And he is uncredited in all of the liner notes. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's a huge liability. And we'd love to have him. Now it's like a wrestling group I'm putting together.
I feel like I should think of a band name now.
I'll tell you my drummer while you think about it.
Okay.
Bill Stevenson.
Fuck. Bill
What about-
Stevenson?
Yeah, Bill Stevenson. You not familiar? You know Bill Stevenson?
I know.
It is really funny, actually. He is actually one of the greatest punk producers, as well as one of the greatest punk drummers. He is the drummer for The Descendants and all.
Oh yeah, that dude is very talented.
He's toyed.
He's toy.
That guy is toyed.
Also, isn't he a thick bowl?
He's a thick ass motherfucker, and
He's
he
a-
is a sweet, big old sweetie pie.
Yeah.
He's so fun, and
Yeah.
honestly, I think he. But also,
Do you guys date? How are you talking about him like this?
what are you talking about?
You guys fuck.
Maybe
He's sweet. He's sweet on you.
I think he's sweet.
Sweet. I don't know. He does. Takes you to nice restaurants.
He also opened the Blasting Room, which was a studio.
Where he took you.
Yeah, he took me to he took me to blast the blast past.
You're just in there. You're like, why is it called the blasting room? Huh?
What are you doing to your fingers?
You want to know who Milo wrote all those songs about?
Fingerage. No, that's a that's a Descendants song. There's he also I saw him live when he played for All, and I remember thinking like I actually started following him also on like Instagram recently.
Also,
All, so that's
like and subscribe.
please. And
This angle is way too much of me and not enough of you.
what are you talking about?
I don't know.
There's just less of me and more of you.
Well, there's
I'm
A lot of-
considerably skinnier than
a
you.
lot of you.
I'm a lot skinnier than you, Andy.
Okay.
I'm a lot skinnier than you, Andy.
In the dick.
No.
Yes.
No, we measured. Our dicks are the equal fatness.
No, you don't know. We call you Thin Boy Pat.
What do you think the first 45 we're cutting out was? We
was
didn't get all that sorted out.
That was your nickname before.
All right,
Pat
now we're
Dusa.
posting it. Now we're posting. I'm not erasing
Before
that.
Pat Dusa, it was Thin Dick Pat.
No, it was never. It was never Thin Dicker.
Yes.
No.
Watch that ER.
I said Dick.
Florida.
Anyway, Bill Stevenson is, I think, not only a great punk drummer, but I think he the Descendants are one of the greatest, again, pop punk bands I think of all time.
Yeah, they actually every pop punk band has to thank the Descendants.
Yeah, and that's kind of the more of the route that
Yeah.
with the edge of like the Dwarves and the and Rachel Weasel.
I will say this though: every pop punk band, please listen to the Descendants.
Yeah,
Don't take the lyric writing so literally.
yeah.
I gotta be honest, dude, because I was doing I've been fucking around with this thing on my Big Red in the Morning YouTube channel, doing Big Red Radio, just pretending to have a radio show every morning. Absolutely love it, by the way. It's so fun. I was like, oh, this is what I've wanted to do forever.
Yeah.
Why have I never done this until this week? But no, I've been doing that, and I played the Descendants today, and I just go, I forgot how weird his lyrics are.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, some of them, and admittedly, I haven't listened to much outside of Milo Goes to College.
Yeah.
But lyrically, Milo Goes to College gets weird sometimes.
It's not even not just weird, but also like there's some clunkers, and I don't and I
There's
and
some what?
clunkers, big old clunkers. Like
yeah, sure.
they got high highs and pretty low lows.
You know what it is? There's
kind
sometimes
of like Weezer. I feel like.
yeah. There's sometimes when you hear lyrics, you're like, you shouldn't have been that literal and honest.
Yeah.
You should have been more poetic there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what, like, honestly, the Wonder Years. We've listened to them. Yeah, you know them. The Wonder Years are
That's the band
big,
from That Thing You Do, right?
yes.
Yeah.
No, it was. Remember we did that episode forever ago with
Johnny Montague?
Not Montague, Montag.
Spelled Montague.
Spelled beautiful in Spanish.
Yeah, pronounced ugly as hell.
Pronounced honked up. John Montag.
Montag.
But no, we did that episode listening to the Wonder Years, and a big thing they did, because they got really popular in that scene, and all the bands were like, oh, should my lyrics be hyper literal?
Yeah.
And you're like, well, you should. No, he does it really well. You don't.
Yeah, so I think that
From the Descendants. That's a good pick, because he's a very good drummer.
But speaking of lyrics, who is the lyricist of your band?
So
I went. By the way, I went one alive, one dead, because I needed an honorable mention that if he was alive,
Well, you got two lyricists?
I would have had one, but I went with my alive one.
Oh, okay.
But I do have a dead one if you want to do an honor.
For vocalist and lyricist, I was kind of bouncing all over the place because I was like, what's the kind of vibe I want? And with like the dude from the Dead Kennedys, the all nine guitarist of the Bad Religion, and then the dude from Anti-Flag, I go, there's a high potential to, because I was really vibing out on the tonality of like bands like Bad Religion and Alkaline Trio, but I like Alkaline Trio, but Matt Skiba singing, it's great for Alkaline Trio,
Exactly,
but like
yeah.
for a supergroup, I'm not like, his singing isn't what I get drawn to. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't want that to come out wrong, because I actually do, his singing in Alkaline Trio is like perfect.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't whenever you talk about Alkaline Trio, you're not like, brother, his singing voice.
Yeah.
But love Matt Skiba to death. But then I was like, let me get a little spookier and a little creative. And I was you know who I'm throwing in? Davey Havoc from AFI.
I wanted an AFI type. I almost went with the guy from Nerve Agents.
Oh, okay.
Who's somewhat like a not a younger version of him, but like just a different, version, a little harder edge. But
yeah, I was going.
Have you seen him recently?
Because brother, it's so funny. Hold on. Honky Tonk Havoc.
Yeah.
Looks like he should be in a Clint Eastwood movie. It's hilarious because he's always had distinct, interesting hair, and this one was just it's so good. But no, I was stuck on a couple lead singers, so I was going through a bunch of like punk bands, and then AFI popped up, and it was a good old classic fast punk whoa whoa song, and he was doing his intense thing and everything like that, and I go, oh yeah, his voice is like perfect to have like a very distinct feel for everything that's going on. Yeah, go to that one.
No.
And like before you pull it up, we've all experienced the many different hairstyles of Davey Havoc, and you're not ready if you haven't seen this for what this looks like.
For how cool he's looked in the past. Do you know what I'm saying? I guess I could have done that side to side. This one here.
Yeah. But the way that he...
Like, I'm not saying like that's necessarily, but like how like fashionable, I guess, he looked before.
He still looks great. It's just, I think with the reference to how he's been, it's so jarring. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
This is crazy.
Dude, I was doing that earlier when I was trying to upload today's Big Red Radio, because I did a thing where I was like, I was trying to drag and drop it into YouTube, and then it just it didn't upload to YouTube, and it just disappeared. And I was like, where the fuck did it go?
Yeah,
I just spent an hour recording that. Where the fuck did it go? And then I start clicking around, and it's just... Because whenever I record stuff in OBS, it goes right to the video folder.
Yeah.
And I'm just clicking around, and it's in the downloads folder for some reason.
Yeah.
It was like I was experiencing what you were experiencing when the times you get pissed at your computer, where you're like, why is that happening?
Yeah.
There's no reason that should happen.
Like it's physically not actually responding to anything I'm actually doing.
Well,
I guess
you
I'll
can
just
bring that up.
Yeah, I'll just bring this up.
Yeah.
It's so fucking frustrating.
But
So,
yeah,
like-
top left.
Yeah, right here. This is like the craziest I feel like I've ever... I can't imagine at any point would I ever have guessed that he would look like this. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, you
With
know
the
what was,
mustache and the fucking weird, like he's got like dreads and like a fro,
dude.
a handlebar mustache.
You know what was crazy is like, so they just dropped a new song which actually is pretty good. It sounds sort of like gothy and shit like that. Kind of has like a Cure, like Smiths vibe to it. And so I was like, so I was looking at that. I think I posted about it, and then like that affected my algorithm, so it started showing me more AFI. And I see that picture, and I was like, "Oh, that guy must be talking about AFI."
Yeah.
Like I saw that picture of him a couple times before I even realized it was Davey Havoc.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did. I was like, "Well, that's Davey Havoc would never have that hair."
I mean, he's still like, in my opinion, he still kind of does like look cool, but like I've got terrible taste. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like the fact that he's so gay, and he was so fashionable wearing like makeup and shit before. Now he's just like, I'm going the other way.
It's a lot. It's
maybe just a little foundation.
He
but that's
looks
about it.
sick, but it's a jarring 180 on what we're used to Davey Havoc looking like.
I don't hate it, but he
No.
does look crazy.
Yeah. He still looks cool as shit. He's still cooler than we'll ever be, but it's fucking crazy.
So my vocalist that I picked is Greg Antonito,
From?
the Bouncing Souls.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I wanted somebody that was unique, that would be able to handle rippers, but also be able to handle like a boppier, more melodic song. And I think he is clutch for that position. But if there was a potential, let's just say, if we got one heroin mulligan, I would use it on Dave Brockie, so that he could join my band from the lead singer of
if you
Gwar.
could undo a heroin.
Oh my God! If I could have the lead singer of Gwar, Dave Brockie, as the lead singer of the obviously, the what was it again? The Liabilities.
The Liabilities.
He's dead from heroin. I mean, come on. So like, I feel like, but his range, would be such a fucking unique, interesting thing, and I don't know if he would be interested in it or not, but I think it would be.
You know what's funny? We both kind of had a similar mindset where I think, what's his name again? Dave Brockie.
Dave, yeah.
He probably technically has had a slightly better singing voice than Davey Havoc does, but Davey Havoc still has like a dramatic singing voice. And we both picked two people who can be a little more expressive and dramatic.
And like, oh yeah, absolutely. Like the two most theatrical people in heavy music. Yeah, to probably arguably the two most consumers of makeup in for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
But Dave Brockie has this. It's a range of like this operatic like vibrato.
Yeah.
Like then like a big voice.
Yeah.
And then like this fucking awesome scream and like great lyrics, hilarious subject matter, and also just like as far as everything else. And like I feel like the Bouncing Souls, again, the same idea of like I wanted somebody that has like a sense of humor, a great front man.
Yeah.
Like not just somebody who's just, and I think Davey Havoc's the same way too. Like he is serious, but he's also like he's a fucking gay guy, so he's gonna be like funny and kind of bitchy too.
And he's like, he's got the theatrics and shit.
Yeah, like the theatric, exactly.
Yeah.
He's not. He doesn't feel like a dickhead, but he is gonna go up there and go like
and be a performer. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, I want to laugh at him, but I want to be him so bad.
You're
I want to be you so fucking bad.
so
dude.
fucking cool.
Oh my God, are you so cool? This is so long in my life. Like
that's like
every other punk rocker is aging out of being, and he's just like this guy who's just like he's just getting so good.
You know what's
with
so
age.
fucking funny about that is like
Is he straight edge?
You know what's so? I hope not. Well, can you still drink blood when you're straight edge? No, he's got to drink like a Merlot every once in a while.
Yeah, in a bubble bath.
Yeah. And then he gets out and he wraps himself in a big cape.
Yeah, and you just don't see his dick. You just see like the shadow of his shaft.
Yeah, he's good at standing in a intricate position where you don't see it, but you kind of see it.
But he's like looking over his shoulder at you. He sees that you're looking, but he knows.
Nothing but that one and nothing
Can't see it
at all.
Yeah.
This is the
By the way,
no,
I'm sorry. I just want to bring this up for anybody that for some reason watches this show and doesn't watch No More Heroes. We're doing movie month again
on No More Heroes.
on No More Heroes. Is that what I say? Yeah.
I'm just adding, yeah.
But I have something to talk about concerning the dwarves,
Okay.
concerning AFI
And
in that episode.
Me, myself, and Irene.
Yeah.
Well, I'm incredibly excited.
I
For
went
that.
nuts on the facts on this one.
I
I went. Hey, Andy, look
well,
at me. I went nuts.
Well, here, wait. We're not done yet.
No havoc.
Because I have a thing to. Oh, I was gonna say this about gay dudes. No, because Davey.
I want to be them.
No, because talking. I am one.
I am them.
You know what? Let me tell you about it in that closet. No, because I was when we were joking about how cool Davey Havoc is. It's so funny when you see all this shit where they're like, when like, you know, everyone was so trying to be all woke and socially conscious, so they're like hammering over like acceptance and diversity, and they're almost being aggressive about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, brother, just grow up listening to AFI. I was like, I never had a problem with gay people because I idolized a few of them. I thought they were cool as shit.
Yeah, I think not only are they cool, but like they were like not even idolize. I don't know what it is. I wanted to like.
I grew up, dude. I had times where I was like, it would be so sick to be Davey Havoc. He's the man.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever thought. I always just thought of like, man, like that is the fucking one of the coolest dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I saw him and maybe early on how I kind of saw like, what's his face, Glenn Danzig.
Yeah.
Or how I saw like certain other people, whoever it is. But like now I'm watching him, I'm like, I don't think he's cool necessarily.
Davey
Maybe
Havoc's still cool.
Yeah, Davey Havoc's still cool. And like back then, I never necessarily. I think it was that. It was like it was an idolization, but it was also like an admiration.
Yeah.
Like it was just a thing of like, and honestly, it was even early on when finding out like, oh yeah, he's gay. Like, okay, like whatever.
Yeah.
He's a cool gay guy.
Yeah, and then you're like, honestly, I'd be shocked if he wasn't.
I don't think, again, I never even really gave it too much thought. And then you actually, I think if, again, you Google search him, you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Oh, and I got one more thing.
Okay.
Pulling a little bit of an audible. We didn't talk about this, but I wanted to surprise you. So when my band goes to make the album, you know who's going to produce it? Fat Mike.
Oh.
Because I was thinking about, because I was
Same.
listening to a bunch of NoFX today, and I was like, I think I'm like liking. I swear to God, I think doing this podcast is making me like NoFX more.
Yeah.
And I've been liking them more and more lately, and I like their production, but I don't want the band to sound exactly like that. But I want like that mind in the room.
Yeah.
So where the band is going to sound a little bit more melancholy and darker, then having like Fat Mike almost be like the opposite of that in a way.
Yeah.
I think it would make like so Fat Mike would produce all the records.
It would probably be the same in my band as well, except for the fact that like it would be produced in the blasting room. It would be Bill Stevenson. So like you have multiple people there that are like more than qualified to handle that. So like especially with that project of like no strings, do whatever you want, write whatever songs you guys want. But I think those people together would be not only happy to work with each other, but like also like, holy shit, this is actually pretty good and a little bit different, just a little bit different. Also, the guy has to be he who cannot be named should be naked the whole time. So,
okay.
What's the next super group you want to make? Or is there one?
I don't know. No, I think this is fun. But I didn't know exactly what direction we should go in.
Well, we could do.
'Cause we could do like metal. We could do metalcore.
Mainstream
That'd be fun. Ooh, pop band?
pop, like a pop group, or
What pop? Yeah.
something like a Paramore.
Yeah, Paramore.
Yeah.
I picked Paramore.
Just Paramore.
Just Paramore. Anyway, episode over.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, you want to do
pop band?
Pop band. Yeah,
Pop band.
pop band.
Pop band would be sick.
Pop band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Until next time.
Comment yours down below.
Yeah, do yours and like and subscribe.
In my ass.